The stream just end and net is just coming back. White is completely winning here. White is completely winning here. Queen take, king take, and just pawn push. Okay, Nepo is going all out. Nepo is going all out, and I think Nepo is the winner. Okay, okay. In the women's section, they again drew the game. Okay, they reached the draw with three-fold repetition. So how it goes now? Okay, so Nepo is fighting against the Magnus for title. Okay, what? Yeah. So they both drew the game, and okay, so now Nepo is fighting against the Magnus for a title of no, another title for moving into the finals. Then Magnus and Nepo will fight for the first place for the Blitz champion, and Katrina Lagno and Lei Tingley against the have the tag. Okay, so now they again play the game, and who will lose? It will lose. So this is the thing, I think. It's just okay. So I think in the open section they just moved in a final. So there is a so let's see how it goes in the finals. Magnus versus Nepo. So what is happening in the game? Okay, so now let's see how the games are going on. So Wesley versus Hona. I think there is a Wesley versus Duda, and Nepo versus Magnus. And now game will be started soon. Okay, Magnus versus let's see how the game went. What is will be started soon, and I think that is, yeah, the world, the title Tuesday is on, I think. But there is a few minutes away. It will be started soon, I think. Yeah, it will be started soon, not yet. So Duda, okay, wait. I don't understand these things, but okay. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. This game just started. I don't know. Okay, so let's click on this game. Lagno versus Leightingley, and they has to get the result. Okay. Okay, so this is the semi-final. Okay, white is again completely winning. So I think he's playing good, but sometimes he slipped away. Sometimes it's just like okay. Black is completely lost in this position. So Katrina is completely winning here. Katrina Lagno is completely winning here. But let's see how it goes. He just saves the queen. Oh, rook to e3, and queen is trapped, I think. Rook e3 and queen. No. Queen has d2 square then. Queen e3. Trying to trap the queen, but queen e3, then queen here, and queen will go back. But you can put the rook here. No. Okay, the exchange. Now knight takes on e7 is enough to win the game. Knight takes e7, king takes e7, and queen to g4, g5 check. Or okay, he blunders the game. Completely winning, but now he lost all of his advantage. Now this is very good for him, I think, but he just messed up. Okay, now he's trying to get here, not allow this king to be castled any side, but I don't think this is the way. Okay, this is also a blunder. Now rook to c3, and queen is getting trapped, I think. Yeah, rook c3. Okay, rook c3. Wait. Rook c3 is queen, not a queen trap. Yeah, this is completely winning. Queen is completely trapped. I don't think there is a move for queen. Okay, let's forget. This is also a blunder. Bishop here, queen takes rook 3. And now black is completely winning in this position. Okay, now he goes for, and this is too late. He can simply take the rook. No. And this is it. Late English win the game. He just wins the game. Now he's trying to push hard, but there is no way to survive, I think. Okay, let's see. Let's go here. Yeah. Queen check. Okay, he's trying to get a checkmate. This is it. I think now Katrina Lagno will resign the game. He has the position, but he just overlooked it. He didn't. He just. Okay, he just messed it up. Okay, so now Zhu and Jun and Lei Tingley, both the Chinese players are fighting for the first rank. So first and second both are there. Okay. And now we have to see the finals. Who gets the titles? So there is no third place, or in this one I don't know. Just double tap and like the stream. And if you are enjoying, then please do subscribe the channel. And there is a Magnus versus Nepo game just starting soon. At any time the game will start it. Let's see how it goes. No, hello, no. Final didn't again making the problems, but I can't do anything about it. Okay, so we are waiting for the start. Okay, so this is the final now. Who will wins out of 4 out of 2.5? It will be a world champion of Blitz. So there is some confusion. Let's see how it goes. Hmm. Let's see how it goes, and let's see how it goes. But I don't see the. Nihal, Nihal's game is on. I mean, Tabai. Nihal versus Kethi Kumalo. Let's see what final. Let's see how it goes. Uh, I think now match will get started anytime soon. And this is time, I think. Let me know in the comment who will be wins the World Blitz Championship. If anyone has the suggestion, then please do share in the comments. It should be started, but I don't see. Let's see how it goes. Who is actually not playing the later title Tuesday? Okay, I think players arrive on the board. Yeah, Nepo is just arrived at the board. So game will start soon. So don't leave. Magnus is coming at any moment, and I think game will be started. Okay, Magnus is also arrived on the board. Magnus is just on the board, and this is the final. Okay, they started the game, but there is some error. Okay, so we have the access of the women's section, not on the men's section, but women's section we have the access. Currently there is some error on the with the board. They just started the game, but we don't have the idea how the game goes. I think we didn't yet get access. I think now. Okay, let me refresh the page. Can we get the access? Okay, we don't have the access yet. Okay. And we are seeing the board now. Takes. Magnus. Magnus has the black pieces against the Nepo. And they are reaching the end game. And Nepo don't. Nepo. Okay, Nepo don't have the queen. Okay, here. Take. Okay, so Nepo is sacrificing the queen for 2 rooks. And the game is here. Nepo sacrifices queen. Now he can take here. Let's see how it goes. This is okay. Ju and Jun. This is even. Now I don't think you can take the pawn on e5. I don't think so. You can take it. Okay, I think game gets a draw between the Nepo and I think Nepo and Magnus. Okay, game I think getting a draw, but Magnus is no. There is a no draw. Still game is going on. Magnus has the queen and Nepo has the 2 rooks for queen. So this is even position. I thought Magnus just blundered the queen, but the okay. So this is the game 1, Nepo versus the okay. This is you can also call the rematch, Nepo versus Magnus. Let's see what happens. So black is slightly better in this position. The Venjun is slightly better, and Magnus and Nepo both are on the even position. Let's see how it goes for they both. Okay, so this is the position. Okay, rook comes back on even. Queen to c3. Knight and queen are too good. Okay, rook e3. They are, I think, going for a draw. Okay, knight e2 should be prepared here. Magnus is thinking about knight e2. Then okay. Knight e2 is coming, I think. Knight e2, queen to b1 check and queen g8. Sorry, g1. This is the idea. Okay, queen c1 is coming. And this move I don't think. Okay, so now he is preparing against again he is preparing for knight to e2. Then Nepo, I think Nepo has to sacrifice his rook. Exchange sacrifice करना पड़ेगा फिर Nepo को. Okay, he did sacrifice the exchange, but black is completely winning here now. And this Magnus is completely winning now. Knight is knight has no many squares. Knight should go to c7. Okay, he goes on d8 and then b7. Okay, so now I don't know. The position is very tense. Oh. The position is now completely winning for Magnus, and I don't think Magnus will messing up here. He's just getting the clear edge. They both have no time. This is completely winning for Magnus. Knight here. Okay, in the women's section we get a draw, and here, okay, Magnus is threatening just mate in one. Now he has to get the king up. He just have to run with his king. Okay, Magnus is reaching the A file, I think. Knight check. Rook check. Okay, there is only okay. And this is over for Nepo, I think. Okay, Nepo resigns here. And Magnus just wins the game. Okay. Let's see how the second round goes. Until now game is draw here. Yeah, here. Until here game is good for him. Queen back and pawn takes. Now the position is getting worse for black, but here queen b1 and the position is very good. Yeah, here what knight to g5, and I think this is the bad move by Nepo. Knight here. Okay, it's okay. This is a draw actually. I thought here rook takes, queen takes, rook takes, and king has to move somewhere. I thought this one. But I thought this move is completely winning, but king h2. Yeah, this is also the move. Okay, so this is not the move. Okay, so now we have to wait for the second game, and this is the game 2. It's just coming. They just get a break and they will be come back soon. Magnus is showing his class, and Nepo is now, I think, to be out of the question now. I don't think now Nepo will bounce back, and if Nepo will bounce back, then let's see how it goes. Okay, so Okay. Okay, game is just started and we have the Sicilian on the board. Okay, game 2 is just started. Sicilian on the board. And Magnus is in the lead. Okay. Knight takes c3, pawn takes on c3, and queen to a5 by Nepo. And queen to b3 by Magnus. Okay, so we are just here. F to d1 by Magnus. But this is not a good one, as engine says. But on human terms, it's good, I think. Okay. Nepo is offering the queen trade and Magnus just declines it. Here, F to d8 and h4. Magnus is trying to push the pawn on king side and getting open the Nepo's king. Let's see how it goes. Rook 8 to c8. Position is slightly better for white. Let's see how. Okay. Thank you. Someone is subscribed, but please do. Okay, please share your thoughts in the comments. Who will win the world Blitz? Okay, there is a threat of checkmate, and Nepo just takes knight with the bishop. There was checkmate is coming, so Nepo just takes it. And Magnus take with h pawn. H takes. Okay, now pawn is attacked. So how will Magnus defend the pawn? And there is one move, or there is a two move. Bishop h4 or bishop f4 that defends the pawn, but bishop f4 is the move, I think. Magnus has the slight edge in the position. Let's see how it goes about it. The pawn on g5 is hanging. Or he just went bishop to d3. Okay, bishop f4. This is the best move in the position. And Nepo is okay. Bishop to a4, attacking the rook, and rook went on d3. Now rook will, I think, go on h3 square and targeting that king. Okay, bishop comes back. Bishop was hanging. So bishop is just coming back, and now queen to b4. Queen to b4 with the tempo on the knight on e7. Let's see. Okay, rook to a3, and bishop comes in the center of the board on e4. Okay, queen to b, queen b2. The pawn on a7 is hanging now. Okay, he just defends, and now position is completely winning for Magnus, and f3 was played. Okay, let's where is the bishop going? Bishop is hanging now. Okay, let's see. And if Magnus wins this game, then he's also arriving the actually, yeah, he's just touching the rating of 2900 around in the Blitz section. Blitz FIDE का Blitz rating जो है उसमें. Okay, Nepo just gives up the bishop. Okay, he just gives up the bishop. There is no good square for bishop. It's necessary to also give up the bishop there. Let's see how can Magnus. Okay, Magnus is just offering the queen trade. I think he'll take. I think Magnus will exchange the queens. Yeah, he takes the queen. Knight takes. And bishop just coming back. Or rook to d3. Rook takes, pawn takes, then bishop takes, and rook takes, then pawn takes, and pawn is winning after rook c1 check. And the pawn is winning, I think. Okay, takes, rook takes. No, bishop is coming. Rook to e7 or d6. Okay, he just takes. Now it is all over for Nepo. I think in this game, next game he has to must win situation. Okay, he resigns, and 2-0 for Magnus. Let's see what happens in the women's section. Okay, so Zhu Wenjun versus T Langley, Li Tengli. This name is very confusing. Both have 3 pawns and position is even. Let's see how it goes. Okay, I think this game will be a draw. I don't think so there is anything more than a draw, but let's see how it ends. This is some miss. There is some chance. What is the move here? Knight to f5. Okay, knight f5, and then getting the king here, here, and here. Okay, white finds, Zhu Wenjun finds the move. Okay, king to d. Okay, h4 is also good. 2-0 for Magnus, and this is also Nepo and Magnus are very good friends. This is dead draw, I think. King f4. Knight check, king f5. Okay, now there is a not possibility. Okay, knight to f5 check. This should be a draw now. There is nothing. This is just a draw. Joe is pushing for something, but there is nothing. I don't think there is something in. Okay, so finally, okay, they didn't agree yet. When knight takes on f6 with check, and okay, they exchange the knight, and now the kings are naked, and this is a dead draw. Okay, they agree to a draw. If their kings are bare naked and there is nothing. Okay, so Magnus is now 3-2. Okay, Magnus has quite a strike now in the Blitz. He wins 3-0 against he wins against the Duda, completely winning. He's quite in a form now. He just defeated the Duda like a 3-game to this, and before 2 game he wins. So this is 7-game strike, I think. They just Magnus just wins last 7 game, I think. Yeah, he just beat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 game in a row. Magnus is just beast. He just wins the 7 games in a row. Okay, so let's see how now third round, and this is must-win situation for Nepo. Okay, so performance is very good, and Magnus is around 2900 in a Blitz on live rating. Magnus is the wait. Game 3 will be starting soon. Okay, it's just start, and Nepo has the white pieces. Okay, Carlsen has the 3-3-4-0 in online. Okay, game 3 just started. And this is the English 4 knight. This is the 4 knight game in English. Okay, so Nepo is thinking how to go about this position, and Nepo is in must-win situation. If Nepo loses this one, then the game is over and he gets the second place. He gets the silver for World Blitz. He is the runner-up. Magnus will prevail. So this is it. Let's see how it goes about for Magnus. Can he get the easy win? He has the 7-game streak. He just not draw, but he not lose. If he wins this, then it is over. He is just Blitz champion again. He's just retain his title. Nepo is very strong, but Magnus is a beast now. Sometimes you can say that this is a Magnus effect. It just comes and destroy everything and anything and anyone. But okay, Magnus offers the bishop trade. Bishop takes or bishop back, I don't know, or he just moves the pawn to e4. I think e4 is the move for me. Okay, he exchanged. Now queen takes and d5, just attacking the knight. Yeah, knight should be go back on b8 or e7. Okay, he goes on the a5 and Magnus okay, e4, and Nepo gets the space in the center of the board. Okay, c6, challenging the center. Nepo का जो big center है, Nepo has the big center and Magnus just challenge it with the move c6 and he just takes the pawn. Knight takes, yeah, knight takes. So now Magnus Nepo centralizes the knight, but the position is still even. Rook e3. Rook c8, a to c8. This rook is doing nothing. The rook a to c8 is the move, I think. Let's see what happens in the women's section. This position is also even. Let's look the Magnus now. Magnus is trying to get some counterplay. Okay, Magnus just went back. I think Magnus will try something weird, but he's just trying to get defense. Okay, f5 is the move, challenging the central pawn, and okay, queen to c6, defending the pawn. Okay, f5. Magnus is finding the one after another, all the best move. Okay, queen e to 4, Nepo defending the pawn. But what if pawn takes? What if pawn takes then? Okay, then he can move the knight. Sorry. So then knight to c7 is also coming. Okay, queen to f1 by Nepo. Now Pawn takes the okay. It is still better for Magnus. Okay, queen to a2, just attacking that undefended rook on b1. Okay, rook b1. Rook b2. Rook b2. Okay, Magnus took the pawn. Nepo took the pawn on h6 and defending his rook. So now rook has to move on the e8. Rook should be go on the c7 square with the tempo on that knight. Also defending the pawn on g7. Rook here is the move. Okay. This is not a good. Now knight can take. Okay, queen takes. Magnus Magnus just gives up the rook. Okay, Nepo is now I think in a form, but Nepo don't have the much time. Okay, knight. I think knight d5, d6. Knight to d6. Okay. I'm thinking about knight d6. Okay, now knight d6. Nothing. Okay, rook to d5. Just goes back. Okay, he took, and this is completely winning for Nepo, and Nepo wins on a demand. Okay, now Magnus is the down exchange and the position looks better for Nepo, and Nepo actually wins on a demand. But if Magnus gets a draw, then it's over. Okay, let's see how it goes. Or Magnus as well. Okay, this is completely winning for Nepo. Rook takes. Okay. Nepo is just building the pressure now, and he is completely winning actually. Oh, this is now, I think Magnus will lose this one. Okay. King e8. Or Magnus still is. Okay, I think Magnus will resign now. Okay, so this is 2-1. And match is getting again interesting. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is a draw. Again, this is a third draw, I think. Lagno versus Ju and Jun. No, this is not Lagno. Sorry. Datingley versus Ju and Jun. Okay, so Magnus. So now Magnus just needs a draw for win to become a Blitz champion. Now this okay, white is okay. There is some error, but now it's okay. Okay, and GM Lee Tingley, WGM is trying to win this game. Now king to e6 and okay. I think they'll try to get the 50 move rule. Then Ju In Jun has to defend against. Okay, this is move 110 and I don't know where is. Okay, after the pawn takes, so this is move 82. So they still has to play like a move 132 to draw this game. So Ju In Jun has to defend. Okay, there is no way to win the game, but they are just trying, and there is still 119 move. So game is like whoa. They are just making a moves. Okay, again he threatens the checkmate. Okay, now knight can move. Okay, knight check. Okay, this is 125 and I think they will reach draw by 50 move rule. I think they'll, yeah, it is. Hey, what is happening? I don't know, but did they agree to a draw? What is nothing showing? Okay, king moves. So they are still playing and move number. Okay, 129 they reach and 130, 131 and this is a draw I think. Okay, they reach 132 move. Okay, they are just playing and playing. So okay, one move number 140. So 50 move rule is there, but I don't know what is happening. Okay. I don't know. They are just playing and playing. Okay, 149. I thought that 132 is enough. Okay. Okay, there should be some moves. Rook to d7, and he is threatening rook h7 mate. Okay, there is some error. Move 153, and okay, they agree to a draw. They reach 157. Now mate in one, and I think this is a mate, but Juventus just claimed the draw here because there is no way to save the game. But this is stalemate, yeah. Okay, this is mate in one. Rook d8, but here there is no way to save now, and he just claims a draw. This is very bad for the late English. Okay, let's see how the next game goes about them. So now this is the last round, and Magnus just needs a draw to win the title of World Blitz Champion. Let's see how the third game is going for them. Okay. Okay, last game. The fourth game is started, and e4. French defense by Nepo. So he's kind of trying to get something out, something like a ding. Ding just tried the French defense, and he wins the game. So this game, if draw, then Magnus is world champion of Blitz, and if Nepo should must win this game, if he has to fight for the title, then he should must win this game. And the French defense is on the board, and this is the Stanish variation. Wilhelm Stanish. Knight to f4, developing the knight and getting open this light square bishop. D takes on c5. No. Again, d takes on c5 is the move. No. Just not allowing your opponent, just not helping your opponent into the developed pieces. Yeah, this is the thing in top tier chess. And they are just rook to e1. Yeah, rook e1. Okay, knight. This is slightly. Okay, bishop c2. Okay, knight to h5. Magnus is trying to find something, but I don't understand. But he is Magnus, so he can play it. Okay. Bishop to b5, and this is the bad one. Okay. C takes on, D takes on c5. Queen takes on c5, and knight just gets centralized. And he is also attacking that bishop, so bishop has no defense. Okay, bishop goes back. Now bishop c2 or queen g5. Queen g5 looks good. Queen g5 targeting that pawn on g7. Yeah, and Nepo just castle long. Knight takes c7 is the move, but I don't think Magnus will. Yeah, he didn't go for it. Okay, so now g6 and pawn will be saved. Okay, this is very tough. Queen g3. Okay, takes, knight takes, knight takes, then rook takes. Yeah, rook takes. So bishop just on c1, he didn't yet move. Now you can develop this bishop on e3 square. There is no more square for this bishop. Also you can develop on the b2, but this is a bad bishop. Okay, bishop to c6, and now Magnus is thinking. Okay, so bishop e3 looks good. Yeah, and Magnus goes for it. Okay. Nepo just started the attack on king side. Okay, he takes the pawn, and now the file is open. G file is completely open, but the bishop is very bad on f8. If bishop can move, yeah, now he simply takes the bishop, this knight, and gets the both rook on the open g file, and then push the h3. Position looks good for Nepo, but Magnus has the chance. Magnus can bishop f4. Okay, rook b2, e to b8. Sorry, e to b1. Now bishop takes on f6 looks good for me. Bishop takes, pawn takes, and queen moves, and then you get the open g file for your rook. Yeah, that's what happening. Okay, okay, queen. What? Queen to a7. Magnus is trying something weird here. Bishop f1. Back, trying to get the defense on the g2 square. This is also good. Bishop takes on h6 is also good. But bishop, okay, bishop, okay, this position is completely winning for Nepo, and Nepo took it. Rook takes. Now you don't have to take. Rook takes on g2 is the move. And then after king take, you have to push the pawn on d5 and getting the discover check from bishop to the king, and queen is also there, and rook can join the attack. So this is the way to do it. Here king takes and this push. Yeah, Nepo finds it, and Nepo is winning again on the demand. Okay, now rook can come, knight e3 is a check, pawn push on d4 is a check, queen g4 is a check, rook to g8 is a check. So there is some, okay, knight to e3 was played by Nepo. Okay, queen takes e3 is the move. He just has to come back. But this is also losing for Magnus now. Magnus just blunders the game again, like previous. And there is a 2-2 for both, and now they will go again sudden death. Okay, white is okay. Now we get the, I think, fifth game. Okay. Nepo is just crazy, and he wins on the demand. Okay, in this game, the Ju Wenjun versus Lei Tingley. The game is even now. Sometime Ju Wenjun has the slight advantage, but now there is nothing. This game, I think, will get a draw. Nepo wins on the demand 2 times, and now we have again see the sudden death. Who will win? I don't know. But Magnus is the champion, defending champion. Okay, there is slight edge again for Ju. Takes. Now, okay, this is looks a draw. This looks a draw. And it's a 4:44 AM in India. Okay, I don't think now this is, but I think Joe will fight for the end, fight till the end. Pawn takes, rook takes, yeah, rook takes b3. Now king e1. Yeah, I thought he would go. Okay, both section gets the 2 out of 2. In the women's section, all game gets a draw, and in the open one, Magnus wins the 2, and against Nepo wins on a demand. Okay, so knight e3 with check. Should queen takes on pawn takes? I think queen takes is the best way. And then d4 check, losing the queen. So I believe queen to e4, bishop takes, and queen takes with the check. King f1. Queen h1, king here, and d3 check. King should go here. If here, then king e3, I think. And wait, now what is the idea? Oh, this is also idea. Yeah. Rook takes and king takes, and black is completely winning here. Okay. This will be closed. Okay, Daniel Naroditsky is on the top in Title Tuesday. Lakwang Leliem, Amin Tabatabai. Where is Nihal? Nihal is on the 6th. Okay. Farham. Okay, so there is no big GM other than Daniel is 7 out of 7. Okay. Now we are going into the sudden death, and this game will be decided. There is so much is happening. Nepo will win on the demand, yeah. Okay. There is also 4 draw, and I think now we will be okay. Nepo started the game with e4, and c5 by Magnus. So again, Rasolimo Nasmudino. Yeah, Nazmudino Rasolimo and Fianchetto variation by Magnus. Bishop is looking like a dragon. Okay, look. A4, A5 instantly. Okay, rook. What? Nepo is crazy. Rook to A3. I don't know how. This is some weird gameplay, but it is also even. Okay, queen to c3. Magnus must win this game. Also, Nepo has to must win this game, and if they get a draw, then they will play another game. So this will be a tough game is on, and now Nepo is thinking bishop takes, knight takes, knight to f4 by Magnus. Okay. Here rook to e3 was played by Nepo, and this is very tough. Black is a little bit better, I think, in this position. Okay, pawn takes, I think, or before defending. Okay, pawn takes by Nepo. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Just double tap and like the stream. And this is the final moment of World Blitz Championship. Now rook to a7 or rook a2, rook a6 was better, I think. Okay, but position is like even. Rook is defending that pawn on d3. So there is a backward pawn, and Magnus try to put the pressure much possible. Rook d2. Now what? There is again. Okay. Knight to e6, brilliant, great move found by Magnus. So it's just rerouting the knight somehow. Now knight to g5, offering the trade of knight. Yeah, and he found it. So now I think knight will be exchanged. What? This is the brilliancy? Wait. He just takes the pawn in a center, and so Nepo is just giving up. Wait, what happened? I actually. Okay, so Magnus is giving up the rook. Magnus is just giving up the exchange. And now the rook on e3 has no good moves. He has to go back. Magnus just gives up the exchange. I think there is just not rerouted, but okay. I think this is okay. This is also a good one. H4 is good. Pawn takes on e3, then pawn takes on g5, and the position again gets even. He just gives up the rook for the knight, and this is good for him actually. But the game is again even. Okay. Takes, pawn takes, and queen comes on g4. There is so many brilliancy. Every move. Okay, queen to g5, and now Nepo is thinking. Sorry, queen to g4, and Nepo is thinking. Okay, what? Magnus is just making the brilliancy out of brilliancy. He is very tough. I think Magnus will crush the Nepo in this one. This is dead draw, but he is just finding the brilliancy. He just make the 3 brilliant move in this game. Okay, so what is okay? So woman section. The sudden that game again draw. Okay, so rook to d7 or rook d2 check. Okay, rook back to d7. Magnus is very tough. Yeah, he's just finding the brilliancies. One out of one again. One after another. He's just beast. Okay, Nepo exchanges the queen. Okay. Okay, pawn take. Rook takes. And the position is again draw. Now I think Magnus will take, yeah. This is again dead draw. They both are just Magnus finds 3 brilliancy in one game, but game is getting a draw. So Nepo is very tough now. Rook to b5. What? Rook b5 was played actually. So where is the move? Okay, they agreed to a draw. But after, okay, they agreed to a draw. So we have to wait for one more game. Yeah, we have to. They just drew the game. Magnus finding the brilliancy. Look at how the Magnus is. Okay, so e4, c5. Okay, let's see the game. e4, c5, the Sicilian, knight to f3 and knight to c6. So this is the old Sicilian, and with bishop to b5 they transpose it into the Nazmuddin or Rasolimo, and g6. the fianchet to bishop variation and castle by Nepo. Bishop g7 and rook to e1, e5, queen take, bishop takes on c6, d takes on c6, and pawn to d3, queen e7, and here a4, knight to f6 and a5. So grabbing space, castle by Magnus and bishop e3, rook d8, queen c1, and c4, just trying to get that double pawn eliminated or something. So rook to a3, c takes on d3, c takes on d3, and knight to h5. Bishop g5, knight to f6, and bishop takes on f6. So queen takes on f6 and queen to c3. Rook c8, rook e8, knight b to d2, and bishop g4. So pawn push h3 and bishop takes on h3. This is the first great move by Magnus, and knight takes on f3. So knight f4, king h2, rook a to d8, and rook e3, b6, a takes on b6, a takes on b6, and b4 by Nepo. Rook to d6, and rook is coming back on a2, rook e to d8, and rook d2, rook d4, g3, attacking the knight, and knight went back. What? Okay, knight went back on a6, queen b2, just a waiting move, and knight to g5. This is a brilliancy. Knight takes on d5. Nepo took the bait and get the king, get the rook. So on d4, so knight takes on d4, and just taking the exchange, and this is slightly okay. E takes on d4. Now rook is hanging, so h4, queen to e6, not moving this knight, not capturing this, and just queen to e6. Queen to e6, just moving the queen. He can move the knight as well, but he can take this rook as well, but he just moves the queen. So queen and h takes on g5, then d takes on e3, and f takes on e3, queen to g5, queen g4, and queen to f6, and rook takes on d3. So what if rook takes here? Okay, game is again started. So okay, game is again started. Okay, women sections का game start हो चुका. Okay, Magnus and Nepo again on the board. Game will be started soon, I think. Okay, d4, and Magnus goes for the London. Magnus again goes for the London. This is the weird situation. Okay. We have to wait. And this is 5 or game 6. And they still playing until the champion decided. So this is tough situation. B4. Okay, rook f to d1. Okay, knight rook takes. I don't think Magnus will take. Yeah, he take it. So can he wants to draw again? I, okay, what they are doing I don't know, but they both are playing solid. G3 and h6. Okay, g6. This is also a good one. Okay, he's offering just a rook trade, and Magnus just declines it. Magnus leaves the open file but not traded the rook, and it means he wants to fight. Okay, bishop takes on a6 on threat. Bishop takes on a6 was the move. So rook to d6 was played, defending that knight. Let's see, can we? Okay, Ju and Jun is slightly better here. Not slightly, but okay. Knight is hanging, but also knight hanging on d2 as well. Okay. What? So now it's Magnus knight to f3 again, I think. Okay, knight. What? Okay, knight e4. Knight takes, now queen takes on e4. E5. They just finding the resources, but they don't get the results. Now just rook d2, c2. Okay, now queen takes e4 and rook takes on e2. I think queen takes and rook takes. Let's see how it goes. Okay, this is again I think draw. So they will go into the 7th one. I think this game will be draw. Okay, this game is slightly better for Ju. Okay, rook takes, pawn takes, bishop takes. They are persistent. Okay, rook d1 trying to get queen out of. Okay, he took the pawn, and I think now he'll come back. Okay, he didn't give check. I think he'll give the check on rook to c8. Okay, they again agreed to a draw. So we have to now see the 7th one. Okay, this I think in this game we can get the result in the ladies section, woman section. So what's the move here? Okay, let's see. Bishop c3, yeah, and pushing the pawn is the idea, I think. d6. Okay, d7. d7 and game is over. d7 is the move, yeah, and the game is over for Leighton. Okay, he's no. There is nothing. I queen check. What? There is just queen check. Rook takes, pawn takes with the check, and queen again come back, and white is just winning. Hmm. Okay, now again bishop takes, rook takes, knight takes, bishop takes, and white is up a piece again. I think now they get the result. Okay, women section, I think they get the result. Okay, so Chu Wenjun wins. Okay, wait. Here in this position, wait. After d7, so this is not a winning. Yeah, this is completely winning. If he moves, then queen e4 check is back, and if he takes, if rook takes here, okay, rook takes here, then pawn takes here with the queen, and queen here, and this is also completely winning for white. So this is Ju Wenjun is the champion now. Ju Wenjun is world champion in the Blitz as well, and Humpy is the rapid champion. Humpy Koneru from India, and also Ju Wenjun is the world champion in the rapid. Okay, so we find the women section's world champion. Actually, they find Ju Wenjun is just okay. Let's see how the Magnus and Nepo do. So now this is the last match that we have to get the result. The first two will Magnus win, and then second two, first and second game will Magnus win, and then two game Nepo won, and now there is a two draw. Now this is the seventh one. Let's see how it goes. This is very tough. So what is happening in the Title Tuesday? Title Tuesday games. So now my PC is actually lagging, but it's quite a time you can lag. Okay, so current 9 round चालू है. Round 9 is ongoing. Okay, game again gets started at e4, e5, knight to f3, knight to c6, bishop c4, bishop e7. I think this game will get the result. Italian. Okay. I don't know. Okay. Okay, so what is happening? Okay. Achievement. Contact. I think this is the seventh game between the Magnus and Nepo. Okay. So this is king h1 and game is again even. Can Magnus defend his title? Now this is a big question. And hello everyone, welcome everyone. There is so many people at early morning now. This is 5:20 a.m. So early morning, so many people are watching. Knight takes, knight takes. No, knight takes. Then what? Knight takes e4, queen takes e4. Okay, rook cannot take because there is a back rank. I think queen is hanging then. And knight takes. Queen takes is possible because after rook takes there is a rook here. You have to block with the queen and this is a mate. So you cannot take. This is the way to play a chess. Okay, knight takes, queen takes. Hmm. You cannot take the queen. You have to move the rook. Rook to g1. Okay, queen f1 also good, but he loses the pawn. Now pawns are even. Okay. So queen f3, rook f1 is the idea, or just making the space for king and then put the pieces for. Okay. So Nepo is just creating the space for king, and now I think he'll put the rook on e7 and queen on f7 then. This could be idea now. Okay, rook to f8 is coming, and queen again goes on the b5 square. Okay. Again, this is a draw, I think. But Magnus and Nepo both try their. Okay, now queen d7. Queen d7, then rook is incoming. Okay. King h2. Queen f6. Again offering the trade. Or h5. H5. Well, there is nothing now in the game. Can someone blunder? Because the position is even, so if someone is not blundering the game, then game again gets a draw. Okay, queen takes, or you have to move the rook. Okay, queen takes, king takes, and this is again a draw. Pawn takes, b takes on c5, b takes on c5, and rook to c4. Okay, Nepo is trying to allowing Magnus something to, can he blunder the game or. Okay. Okay, rook takes or king takes, both are possible. Okay, rook takes rook and pawn takes rook. Okay, they again agreed to a draw. They again drew the game, and now we have to wait for another one. So this is very tough. Okay, so now this is game-mate and both are tough. They again drew the game. Also, Ju and Jun is the one champion in the women's section. Yay. Okay, can they toss the pawn and coin, and I think they have to now toss the coin and finalize the world champion. I don't know what is happening, but this is too much. They just drew 3 games. Now they both have to play again and again until the world champion get decided. Okay. Magnus is just grinding. Magnus and Nepo both are just okay. This is the fourth game in sudden death. And now Magnus has the white pieces. Can Magnus do something? Let's see what happened in the title Tuesday. Okay, there is the big news incoming. Magnus Carlsen suggested Jan Nepomniachtchi to share the first place. But I don't know what is happening. There is a news set. Okay. Lilium is winning the title Tuesday. Alexander Botnik shares with the first place. Okay. Let's refresh the page and can we get something new? Oh, there is nothing new. Magnus is just offering. Carlsen and Nepo is grinding. I think they'll play again. Okay. Now next round will be begin soon. I'll be back. Just a moment. I'll be back. Hey, we are back here. Question after 7 games between the Carlsen and the discussing with the and okay. I don't know what is happening. Game is never starting. So I think they are discussing something. Okay, they are discussing something. I thought I'm also thinking about now because they just not arrived at the boat yet. They are discussing something. It's just not starting. We are just waiting for players. They want to enter 2025 playing. Yes, why not? Okay. This is tweet by David Lada. There is something decided, I think. I don't know what is happened, but they decided something. I thought, let me check the Twitter. I think they agree to a draw. I think they agreed to share, or I don't know. I think they. Hmm. Okay, let's check something. Yeah, they both share the title, I think. Okay, let me check something. Okay, this is very bad, I think. There is, yeah, they, I think they agree to a draw. Share the title. Let me check. Yeah, they agreed to a draw. They agreed to share the title now. And this is again history created by the Magnus' suggestion. Magnus suggests that we can we agree to a draw, and they did agree. Now they both are the world champion, or you can say the co-world champion. They both are partners in the world champion title. This is it, I think. So let me check last time. Is there is something? Yeah, they both agree to share the title. Okay, so the Blitz Juvenile is the Blitz champion, and the Magnus. Yeah, this is something weird is happening now. This is over. Yeah, they finally agreed. So let's end the stream now. This is weird thing. I am witnessing it. This.